All right, thank you. It's been a long time since I had a microphone, but speaking of leftovers, we do have the freestyle inauguration here, so I would like to thank Irma, Alex, Jennifer, and Brian for all the hard work they did. Rich for doing the video here, and Rob. We spent many years doing the Florida AFA contest series, and then we started going and doing the national stuff, and we had a good time doing it. We would steal gas, we would scam food, we did all kinds of shady stuff along the way, so it's always a really good time. So, that's the truth. All right, let's turn up here and thank you.
Yeah.
Matt Hoffman, Ronnie Bonner, Matt Copeland. So, thank you guys. The next rider is the only, it's Marlo Blevins, so he also didn't make it tonight. So we actually have two trophies from our house in Melbourne called the Brothel. And this kid would come over from Tampa, and he had this huge chain wallet and these big sideburns, and his buddies would come over all the time and shred. He now works in profile racing and does a ton of stuff for BMX, all the events and whatnot. And on a personal note, Matt has also done a lot to support me and my endeavors over the years, so I know we're not supposed to swear, but fucking thank you, and this is Matt Copeland. Transplant. He's opened 2 skate parks in Florida. He has a bike shop. He does a ton of events. He's helped open up skate parks, helped to get new additions to skate parks. He's won 3 Nora Cups, arguably one of the best flatlanders of all time. That's Mr. Chad DeGroot.
Yo!
Story, because we needed a certain amount of riders, and me and Brian were talking like we don't know who left. There was no votes left, so me and Brian were on the phone. We said, okay, the first person that texts us or call us, they're in. So that would be Mr. Terry Donnelly. No, I'm totally kidding. Terry puts on a lot of events in South Florida. He helps us with the Florida BMX series as a judge. He's an avid BMX collector, and if you guys have any stickers, we'd be more than happy to have them. So this next guy, I met he was a young kid. His parents who are here today, Mary and Paul. We used to ride flatland at the bike shop on a Saturday, and then we would go to the half pipe, and we would ride there for hours. So I have this photo of this little kid about this big, wearing full leathers on the half pipe. So years later, the kid kind of disappeared, and then we heard about this little shredder down in Palm Bay, and it turned out he was Chris Duncan. So Chris Duncan's an X Games medalist, progressive sports. He does stand-up. Now, I would say stand-up comedy, but he's not funny, so we'll just call it stand-up.
Damn! Wow! I'm not ready for this. I'm loving this. Who knows if you save my part?
Stylish dirt jumpers, and these two both guys here dirt jumping, they had to have it hardest as a Florida dirt jumper because it's all sugar sand here, and they had to lay the jumps with carpets, so they had to work twice as hard as people in other areas. So we'd like to hear from Mark Moto.
Yeah, Mark.
And I do have a question I've always wanted to ask Mark. Are you a short man or a tall midget? Tall midget. I mentioned earlier that we used to travel around and we would steal gas and do the second window trick at McDonald's, and that's when we were all unsponsored bros. So this next rider had a full factory ride on GT and got caught stealing in the GT van. It was an awesome story. The only better story about the GT vehicle is one that Brian Fell has. So if you guys want to ask him, because there's children in here, so you can ask Brian and he'll let you know. So let's hear it for X Games gold medalist, Mr. RobNolli.